What's up, everybody? This is Jay, and this video is about is the NBA getting too political? And the quick, short answer is yes. But I'm gonna break it down, and before I do, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like, comment. Let's get into it. All right. Now, I recently did a video about this one YouTuber, The Officer Tatum. And it seems that everybody loves how he thinks black people are more violent than white people, how black people 99% of the time are justified in getting killed by the police, and how athletes and everybody should just shut up and dribble. Now, in a way, all of that is wrong, but he does have some points. But the problem is people don't have history. And so it's like if I take away all of your money, all of your supplies, all of everything you have, and then you're acting a certain way, and then I point to you acting a certain way, I would be right. You are acting a certain way. But I would be wrong in blaming you for that and not recognizing all the things that happened that got you to that point. Now, that's a whole nother video, whole nother topic. As far as with the NBA, first of all, I'm not a LeBron fan or any of that. I am a Jordan fan, but I'm a fan of what they do on the court. Okay? I'm grown. I have my own mind. I think for myself. And it seems that that's something that a lot of people don't do these days. And so if you're listening to NBA players or YouTubers or actors and people as where you're going to get your ideas in life or political ideas, then you have a problem. If you're listening to politicians and what they say, you're going to have a problem. We all have a phone. You can Google, you can look up information, look up facts. Look up Jim Crow laws. Look up redlining. Look up segregation. It's pages and pages of this. You don't have to look at the first couple of results. You don't have to go to Wikipedia for everything. It's lots and lots of articles, thousands of references for all of this. How long things lasted, how people were kept from owning home ownership and things. So you all can't do that and just say people are saying one thing and just getting to the bottom of it is a whole nother thing. Now, as far as these athletes, the only thing with an athlete, who gives a damn how much money they have? Okay? People make money. That's their business. The only difference between an athlete and regular people, because they're regular people too, is that their job is televised. That's it. Same with an actor or anybody that's on TV. It just so happened that their job is televised. They're not more important. They're not smarter. They're not more special. You want to watch basketball? You don't have to watch them listen to their views. And if you don't want to hear what they're saying, you don't have to watch it. That's true. That's fine. That's your option. There's nothing wrong with that. I think they are becoming a little too political myself because their job is to play basketball. What is basketball? Entertainment. It's an entertainment product. Okay, just like a movie. Movie's an entertainment product. Okay, so if your product is entertainment that you're selling and is no longer entertaining, then your product is going to have a problem. That's just like if I'm selling food and the food don't taste good. I'm going to have a problem with my business model. And I think that basketball is just not as entertaining for a number of reasons. No fans. It's just kind of quiet. Just not the same. And they're becoming a little too political. Now, I understand because when they say something, they are giving a voice to the voiceless. Okay? When they're speaking about police injustice, their platform is going to reach more ears than a person that's just getting pulled over on the street. Just like how I'm speaking now, this platform is going to reach more ears than just you guys that's going to say what you want to say in the comments. You see what I'm saying? Officer Tatum has a bigger platform than me. Whatever he says is going to reach more ears. That's the only difference. It's not that necessarily we're speaking on our exact experience. but you are speaking for things and giving a voice and to things that people wouldn't hear. And that's what these athletes are doing. Now, are they compromising their business? Yeah, I think so, because they're doing it in the middle of their job. That's like if I was at work at UPS and in the middle of my shift, I just started saying all kind of stuff, political or whatever, and decided not to do my job. That would be a problem. Okay? That's just realistic. I don't have a problem with that. These athletes do have a lot of fans and people that look up to their talent. I don't have a problem with that if you want to look up to what they can do on the court. But as far as what people say, this and that, they do have the right to say what they want, just like I do, just like you guys in the comments and everybody watching the video. But they have YouTube, they have Twitter, Facebook, and all of that, just like everybody else. And I think that they should try to use those platforms to express what they want to express instead of stopping the games and everything, because when fans leave, it's hard to get them back. Me, myself, have become disinterested in sports, watching the total game a few years ago. But that's just me. It wasn't because of the political things that was going on and why I became disinterested. It's just not as interesting to me anymore as when I was younger. It just happens. I think that they may be alienating part of their audience. You got to keep in mind, they do have white fans, black fans, all kind of fans all over the world. People want to try to act as if, oh, well, they're liberal. Oh, well, they're conservative. We all are Americans. We all are on the road in the cars next to each other. We all have to work next to each other. We all have to go to grocery stores, restaurants next to each other. It's becoming too extreme, too polarizing. Nobody wants to work with anybody. Everybody wants to own everybody. It's either I'm totally right or you're totally wrong. What about, why don't we focus on what we do agree with? Nobody is going to totally be right and nobody's going to totally be wrong. Nobody's going to totally own anyone. And if you have a problem with your own people and you're afraid of your own people, that's a problem. The reason why Lebron and people say they're afraid of the police, this is nothing you can do with the police. The police can kill you. They can take away your freedom. They can do anything. Yeah, maybe LeBron is recognizable. Maybe he has fans. What about his daughter, his cousins, his uncles, aunts, friends, family? I mean, everybody isn't recognizable. I mean, just because you're driving a nice car doesn't mean they're going to leave you alone. They may think it's stolen or give you a hard time. You never know. Regardless of all of that, I just think that telling people to shut up, this and that, is the wrong example. People want to get in my comments and defend the Officer Tatum. That's fine. But just as easy as you telling LeBron to shut up, you can tell him to shut up. He ain't nothing but a damn cop. You can say you in the comments can shut up, whoever you are. I mean, if you go down that road, then everybody's going to be told to shut up and nobody's going to have a voice. And that's not what this country is about. It's freedom of speech. You have the right to speak your mind. Some people, platforms are bigger than others. Your platform may not be as big, and the only thing you can speak to is people you know, or write something in the comments. Maybe I have this platform and I could reach thousands. Officer Tatum, he could reach millions. LeBron James could reach more millions. Whatever the case, that's their choice. They do have that right. That's what makes this country great. You do have the right to disagree. That don't mean you have to disrespect, call somebody stupid or whatever. LeBron James has done a lot of good. He has put kids in college scholarships, whatever. Whatever he has with China, this and that. Nobody's perfect. Yeah, he can make mistakes. Yeah, he may not want to say this, that, and the other. Don't buy his shoes. Don't support him. It's just that simple. I don't buy his stuff. I don't support him. Not necessarily because of those views or whatever, but I mean, I just don't. I don't like it. You cannot support it or not buy it for whatever, but to say somebody's stupid, this or that, if we all knew what you was doing, how many times would we call you stupid? How many stupid mistakes have we all made? How many things have we had to do in compromising situations? You know, how many relationships do we all treat right? Do you treat your kids right? Your children's mother right? Your parents right? Your friends right? Do you speak up on things? Do you just think that all black people are evil, whatever the case? If that's what you feel and think, you do have the right to say so. I mean, this is America. So my main problem, I don't give a damn about the athletes. People in the last video thinking, oh, well, LeBron, this and that. You defend criminals. Who the hell would defend a criminal? That's the stupidest comment I ever heard in my life. And somebody said in the comments that Black Lives Matter is like the KKK and black. Are you nuts? I mean, to say something like that, I mean, you have no concept of history. That slavery was for 400 years, that Jim Crow existed for almost 100 years, up until 1965. It's people walking around today that experienced this. They're still alive. They're still alive, had to drink from separate water fountains, had to get in the back of the bus, lived through segregation, getting hit with water hoses, had the Klan harassed. They're still alive. They're only 50, 60 years old, 70 years old. People act like this was 500 years ago. They're still walking around. I talked to my father, my grandparents about this. They are okay. Black Lives Matter hasn't lynched anyone, hung anyone. You know, the list goes on and on with things, atrocities the Klan has committed. So to even compare that, it's just a sad situation. Anyway, I can go on and on. It seems that people are allergic to information and facts. I'm going to put a couple things in the description box for you to check out. I hope you all watch it. And don't just listen to me or Trump or Obama or the news if they telling you this information, or if Officer Tatum saying that only 9 people was killed unarmed by police. Google it. You can put it in your phone. You can get this information. It doesn't take time, that much time. Go through a couple pages. You don't have to look at the very first search result. You can find this information. Google Jim Crow. Look how long it lasted. Look what Jim Crow laws were about. You can Google and find this stuff out for yourself. Learn this information yourself. Stop depending on other people to force feed you information, or because they say something that you already agree with, you feel it's no need to look it up. Maybe y'all are both wrong. Did you ever think of that? Or why don't you find out this information so that at least you know for a fact that you're right? Anyway, yeah, the NBA too political. They need to play ball. And if they want to talk about stuff, they can. They just need to do it on other platforms and things. And, you know, I think that it's a lot of people that still racist and are not ready for it. Just like Obama being elected put us in this position we're in now. Before then, people used to at least get some type of bipartisan bills put together. Once Obama was elected, we can't get nothing done. So anyway, that's a whole nother video. I'm Jay. I'm out. Y'all can put a thumb down if you want. Be better if you made your own video, and let's see what you talking about. I'm out of here.